Alright, so we're gonna do some Octsix here. Baptiste game review.
Youth truly
Octsix.
is wasted on the young.
At least statistically,
I guess
I've
is
wasted
typically
less
a
than
May player, from what I know,
Yay!
and also play some
Yay!
Orisa
5,
and
4,
some,
Chill out.
3.
and now some support. She likes
One.
Baptiste.
Attackers incoming. Defend
So let's
objective
focus on your
A.
team comp
Okay.
really quickly. Let's look at what you've got. You've got an Orisa and a Sigma, so you got double shield. You don't really have anybody to take a ton of advantage of those shields, so you've got people setting shields up, but no real damage behind that. Now, spoiler alert, this May here is going to change to a Hanzo, which is good, but still this tracer pick isn't super useful when you're playing this kind of double shield comp.
Let's test these
So the comp already like kind of has issues, but it's quick play, so who cares? Let's just focus on your gameplay.
Enemies in our orbit.
Alright, so let's look at what the team's kind of walking up on here. So you can see really nice turret placement with the Sim. And they've got their Orisa and they've got a Bastion. Ugh, gross. They also got a teleporter. Looks like their Moira is, or not their Moira. What is back here? Their Mercy. Looks like their Mercy is late to the party. This would be a really great time to push in. However, it's really hard to push a Bastion and a Sim. Just going somewhere besides their main sightline would be good. So already you can see that your Orisa is beyond your field of view. She's gone around the corner here. So you can't heal her, can't save her if anything goes wrong.
Barrier won't hold together.
Wow, so it does. It goes wrong pretty quickly. So one thing I want to point out is so you see this shield here. This is the enemy Orisa shield. And to me it looks like you're running an Anna and a Baptiste. Neither one can heal through that. If you have a Mercy, you could heal through that. Or I think a Moira could heal through that with their healing orb, for sure. I don't think that her left click can heal through an Orisa shield. In any case, your Orisa is dead because Bastion does a ton of damage. So whenever we see something like this, gotta reevaluate, maybe go a different direction. The only thing that could have maybe saved it here was a wall from May up front. But there's nothing you can do at this point because you're too far away. If you were closer, you could have thrown up your lamp and maybe saved the day. But my understanding, a lamp is shields might break it. That's something I'd have to look up. So like if you placed your lamp right here, I'm not sure if it would go through this Orisa shield or not. Anyway, this is already looking like a lost fight.
My barrier is destroyed.
This will help.
Your May's dead, your
You're fully
Sig
healed.
is gonna stay back, that's good.
Barrier is about to break.
Sig's just taking a ton of poke damage, but you're getting some ult charge, which is good. Haven't seen you use your exo boots yet. Not really a great opportunity for that yet, but if you wanted to be aggressive, so when I mention your exo boots, I'm talking about your control and then holding that and then pressing jump. So that's one of Baptiste's abilities. It's not super obvious because no one else has something like that, but it lets you jump up in the air super high and take different positions. Like in this case, you could maybe take this high ground up here if you wanted to. You could walk around. It's free look. You could walk around this way and jump up on this high ground if he wanted to with his ability. That would give you some free damage, and then it would also give you a pretty good position to heal your team. The only person who could punish you in this case for a high ground, the only person who has any mobility at all is, I mean, Mercy has mobility, but it's D.Va. Now this Bastion is set up here in the corner, you know, and you could abuse this by like putting some pressure on somebody, at least. Or you could even walk around and hit these turrets if you wanted to. Now, I don't think anybody even notices these turrets, but they're going to be a pain. So you're just right-clicking, healing your team up. Not really looking for opportunities here to do some damage. Your team really has very little damage, and they have Moira to top them up and heal them. So you got your Hanzo now.
I thought you needed a help.
Barrier's about to... My barrier is destroyed!
Sim killed your lamp really quickly. I don't love the lamp usage. Now your Hanzo's going up top.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Hanzo gets a pick on your Bastion. Hanzo gets a pick on the Widow, or on the Mercy. This is the time to move. This is the time to move up. And you know, this would be a really good time for you to use your boots. Get up here and apply some pressure. Like if you were up here, imagine you were up here, you could easily pop that Sim. You could pop these turrets. You could provide so much utility, and you would force the D.Va to make a play. This Hanzo is really doing a lot of work, and you could heal your Hanzo too. Like, I would love it if you were up here. What you're doing is a little bit redundant right now, because the Ana can heal just as much or more than you. Ana can heal the most of any healer if she's playing well. Now you're in a quick play game, so Ana's not pro. Ana's also in a not so great position. I would love it if the Ana was back here, but you got to use your utility and kind of think outside the box. Now what's going to happen here, we'll see.
My barrier is destroyed!
So you've got another pick. You got a pick on their Orisa. I mean, this should be an end. Oh boy. Okay. So they use Coalescence. They have their Sun turrets going. You're trying to shoot the Sim turrets, but you can't see them. I mean, it's a weird position. Don't get me wrong. And maybe this is the first time you've ever even seen these turrets here. But right now, you're not healing your team. You're not using your lamp. Your lamp is up. Your self-heal is up. You could be up there with them, hitting your self-heal, hitting your right clicks. But instead, you're shooting the back of this thing.
Got you good as you.
That was unlucky. That was unlucky. You tried to go for that MO, or lamp, here to save your Sig and save your Ana, but it didn't work out. And it's over. Fight's over. That is depressing, to say the least. It was a 6v3, and couldn't pull it off. You didn't use your window. You could have used your window. You could have used your boots. Like, I really think right then, going to the high ground would have been a really nice option for you to pull. Put yourself in a better position.
Activating the barrier.
Safety, get behind the barrier.
Barrier is out of existence.
Get in here.
Get here.
This is a really nice save on your
Regen
Orisa.
up. You're
Now you
fully
gotta,
healed.
someone's got to save your Sig. Okay. Now there's a Sim ult down. It's gonna be hard to push this position. Your Hanzo is super far up because you got Nano.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Healing you up.
So you could have been gaining so much ult charge from all that. I mean, you've had your ult for a while now, and you just need to throw it down. It's like, it's not the type of ult that's gonna completely change the game. It's a good ult. Don't get me wrong. But you could be using that in a couple different ways. You know, you could be putting your ult like right behind your tanks and healing them up for double. And your Ana could be using that too to heal them up for double as they push up. And you could put it all the way up here and use it pretty aggressively to try and kill the other team. These turrets are still here. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. But it just feels like you're not using it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate it when people use their ults and there's really no plan and whatnot. But you could have opened the fight here with your window, and the team could have used that.
Go. I'll keep you healed.
And you could probably have half your ult charged by now.
Barrier no longer exists.
Alright, looks like the team might be moving up. So you're going. Don't move up without your tanks. That's good. Your shield needs to go down.
Let them out. 20 here.
Get in here.
Just yell at your Orisa and say, put your shield down. Like, or the Orisa needs to put her shield down here. There's just no Orisa shield anywhere. So the Orisa's just getting hit. Honestly, I mean, this fight looks pretty decent right now for red. Got the Tracer on the Mercy. That should be a kill. Probably won't be for some reason. But, oh, okay, so I didn't talk about this guy right here. You put your window down. You finally put your window down, which is good. I wanted you to put your window down way earlier. But, look where it is. This is not good. No good, very bad window spot. You want to put your window in a place where at least you can use it. You know, you can dictate that, but you've got a lot of people that could use it, like your Ana or your Hanzo. It's going to double effectiveness of healing and damage for everybody. So what you should be doing is thinking about places to put it, and here, put it here, so your team can use it. Your Sig could use it. Your Ana and your Hanzo could all use it. And oh my god, these Sims turrets are still going and doing work. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Something like a Winston would have been nice here, just to pop those turrets. Now the Bastion would make short work of Winston, so I don't know if that would have been the best play, but okay. Let's just go back to your perspective and play.
What is that melody?
Lots of ults go down. Mercy is dead. Iris is dead. It's good. Trying to pull the turret. You're not really doing a whole lot right now. Your Sig is dead. Your tanks are all dead, and now the fight is over by a good Moira coalescence. You need to get out of here. You need to get out. You should be dead now.
Burst activated.
Luckily, they have 0 mobility besides D.Va to follow up on you, so you were able to get out. So your team needs to make a move. You've got 3 ults right now. Hopefully your team can capitalize, since they just used their supercharger for some reason. Enemy team did. They've got no ults. So we're going to set up here again. The shield actually goes down for you guys in a good spot where you can use it and have used the high ground. The D.Va is dead. Wonderful.
30 seconds remaining.
Now, what you should be looking for is farming on your ult. You kill those turrets, that's good. Another kill for your Hanzo, doing work.
Find them.
Got you good as new.
This fight looks like it's over with, so that's good.
I could use some healing.
I don't know what your sensitivity is, but it feels super high. You're kind of going all over the place. Might be something to consider is looking into your sensitivity, because I think you'd have a hard time like tracking things
The objective
with
must
how
be
high
taken.
it feels.
I'm on fire. You're fully healed.
Barrier in place.
Okay. Window. Window. Look, you've got 3 people right here. Light them up. Light them up. Window right here. Pew, dead. Or you could put it like down here in anticipation that you're going to push up a little bit. Your team needs to like all push up. The payload is not getting pushed right now. There it goes. You're pushing the payload. That's good. So your window can totally go down past this barrier.
Regen up.
They just got to pick on your tracer. Okay. This immortality shield, lamp, whatever you want to call it. Not great.
Immortality.
And now it's down. It's got such a long cooldown. Look at this. I mean, you've got a 22-second cooldown. So you just want to be very judicious with your
I think we got off on the
your
wrong
lamps.
You're going to
This fight is over with.
Can't be attitude positive, no.
You still got 2 people dead, and people are trying to push out. You just need to tell your team to group up, and instead they're just getting slowly picked off.
Get in here.
Tanks just need to wait and spawn for everybody else, and then move out as a team.
How about a little extra here?
There is it right now. So what are you doing right now? Like, what's your goal? You did just get 3 kills, which is sweet. Your Hanzo got those 2 kills, and Tracer got a kill. So it's not a bad spot, but you know, I would like it if you were just using your natural cover. Your Ana's way out of position. Your Ana, Hanzo, and Tracer are trying to take matters into their own hands, which they ended up doing, honestly.
heal up.
Fully healed.
So the Ana purpled the Rhine. The Rhine should be dead. So your Hanzo is way up right now and could get picked. The enemy team doesn't have like a ton of pick potential.
Walk it off.
For your safety, please move
Your Tracer
behind
should
the
be looking to
barrier.
backline them right now, but she's kind of just frontlining. There she goes off the side.
Observe the barriers.
Now your Hanzo's just asking for it.
Activate.
Enemies coming right for us.
Where is your immortality shield? Like, set up right here, throw your window down, let your team use it, do double damage, something like that.
What is that melody?
Regen burst activated.
The Sigil, he's gonna get killed by these turrets and this Moira ult.
Helden sterben nicht.
Get in here.
You throw down a lamp super far away that no one can use.
Fire in the hole!
I would say
60
like one of your
seconds
biggest
remaining.
things is lamp usage and also just using your ult. Like you're getting some ult charge and you're just like wasting it by not throwing your ult down. I'm not saying you have to use your ult on cooldown. That's not what I'm trying to tell you, but you should be looking for opportunities, and there's a lot of opportunities out there, especially with this squad where everybody's kind of a ranged, everybody is ranged attack.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
All better. Now.
Yeah. Your Ana just fell off the side, which is hilarious. I think the Junkrat ult spooked her. You have 3, almost 4 ults. Your Hanzo is just looking to get picked here. You're just topping him off. Topping him off.
30 seconds remaining.
See, like right there, I don't love you like trying to run over and heal somebody and getting yourself out of position. Like the #1 way for you to provide value is to stay in a good position. And you running over here where there are, you know, enemies like an enemy Orisa who could pull you and kill you. Like just look right here. This Orisa wanted to, she could pull you guys together and they could kill you. Like the Junkrat could hit you or something like that. You don't want to put yourself in a bad position just because someone else has put themselves in a bad position.
Regen up.
I don't know why you did that. Why did you just regen yourself? No need there. Now you don't
Team
have
up
your
for
self heal.
special attack.
Where is your window? Sounds like a shatter's about to go down. Help.
10 seconds.
Get in the immortality.
That's not much you can do about that. You just lost the bongo and you lost.
Let them up.
Okay, perfect. That's where you want to put your window. It just happened at the very end of the game. You know, so you waited so long to use your abilities that you didn't get any value out of them. I mean, your windows gave you, your ults gave you 0 value in this game. 0. And it's because you waited so long to use them. I also never saw you use your exo boots, like crouch and jump and get some vertical space. So like,
Let them up.
right here, for example, I know it's the end of the game, there's 1 second left, don't worry about the time, but you could jump up here and heal your team and pop people in the head. Now what you got to worry about is this Orisa pulling you into battle and them hopping on you and killing you. Your Ana has 1 health, that's pretty wild. But you're not abusing that vertical mobility. Like, you could come back here and shoot and kill this Junkrat. Kill this Orisa, this purple Orisa. Oh, how does this fight? Did people just not touch the point? Is that the problem? Is that really what happened here? This fight looks like...
Victory.
Wow. Probably could have had that if people touched. Anyway, it's besides the point. You're not using your boots. I saw a self-heal where you didn't really need it. You know, that's just going to come with practice. Your self-heal also heals people around you, so you want to use that fact too when you're in a big fight. You know, heal yourself and heal others. And then your lamp, try and place it in good spots, like around corners where it, you know, the other team has to kill your lamp first before they can kill anybody else. But it only protects your team when they're close to dying. So just like preemptively throwing that out when people have a ton of health doesn't do anything. You want to throw it when they're doing a Junkrat ult, or you want to throw it when someone's almost dead, or you're almost dead. Or let's say you get hit by an Ana nade, you know, you want to throw that down, or Bastion, you're worried about the Bastion melting people. So lamp usage, and then your ult was a big thing that just didn't get you much value. You healed, you focused really hard on healing. I don't think you left click too much. When you're support, you're not just out there healing all the time. You have to provide some utility with your kit, you know, play around your kit. So left click is a hit scan, could have been super useful for taking out the sim or taking out, you know, a healer, an enemy healer, using your, especially combined with your vertical movement ability that I didn't see you use all game. So those are some things you can definitely work on. I know that this game was probably super frustrating, and there's like tons of stuff you could blame. Your Ana wasn't hitting any big grenades. Your tanks were out of position a lot of times and kind of slamming their heads against the wall with that sim turret. There's no like counterplay to that sim turret until pretty far in the game when people decided, hey, let's go up a different way, which eventually worked, but didn't work the first time. barely pulled that off. So first point, wasted a ton of time and didn't give yourself many opportunities on the second to cap that second point. So don't let a frustrating game get to you. Just focus on your gameplay. You know, have good positioning, use natural cover, walls, things like that, and use your kit to your advantage to make the best of a bad situation. Now, I'm not saying I could hop in this game and win it for you if I played in your spot for Baptiste, because it was a rough situation. I'm just saying that you need to use your character to their fullest ability, and really the most glaring thing that I saw was not using your ult effectively. Like, your ult is good, and based on your team comp especially, it would have been very, very helpful. So those are my comments this time. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. There's just no Orisa shield anywhere, so the Orisa's just getting hit. Honestly, I mean, this fight looks pretty decent right now for red. Got the Tracer on the Mercy. That should be a kill. Probably won't be for some reason. But, oh, okay, so I didn't talk about this guy right here. You put your window down. You finally put your window down, which is good. I wanted you to put your window down way earlier. But, look where it is. This is not good. No good, very bad window spot. You want to put your window in a place where at least you can use it. You know, you can dictate that, but you've got a lot of people that could use it, like your Ana or your Hanzo. It's going to